Let's take a moment to look at the capabilities within Batch at a Glance in terms of printing and print preview of both the batch table and the graphics. If you want to have your graphics, let me show you how to export the graphics. I will put the focus on the compound information here, and if I go over to Export and Export Graphics, you'll see that I get a choice here of the kind of file that I want to produce. I could produce a TIFF file or a BMP bitmap file. The default, by the way, is Enhanced Meta File, which is Microsoft's current standard. I can also adjust the size with the controls over here and select the panes. That will allow me to create graphics that I can push to another application. For example, if I save this as graphics, and then I look in the directory, you will see the graphics file, and I could look at that as a TIFF. Let me show you the capabilities of print previewing. For example, here I've got the drugs of abuse batch, and I'm looking at the batch table. If I wanted to go down the hallway and show that table to somebody, I could print preview it, and here I've got it on the screen, and I can look at basically the same orientation that I saw on the screen. I can further go to print that out right here directly to the printer. So that is quite useful in terms of quickly getting a report, so to speak, an online report, and getting it on a piece of paper so I could run down the hall and show that to somebody. It shows you basically what you see is what you get, how you've laid it out, the columns on the... Another capability of Batch at a Glance is printing directly to a printer. So with the focus on the calibration curve here, you notice I have a lot of information, including my ISTB showing up in my calibration curve, and maybe I've disabled a point, and I would like to get that on a piece of paper el pronto. So I will go over here to the File menu, and I will go Print. Now, I have the Adobe PDF printer, which basically is going to show that to me and simulate sending this to a printer, and I'll show you the results as if I had a printer. So imagine the document is going to a printer, and in this case, it will put it in my PDF directory as shown down here. And I've got the document sitting in my PDF directory, and let's take a look at it with the Adobe Acrobat Reader. This is simulating you sending it to the printer. If you've got a color printer, you would then see the same as you saw on the screen, and I could show this calibration curve to somebody immediately and discuss my decision on how I'm handling this calibration curve. So that gives you an overview of printing, printing preview, exporting to Excel, and the power of the File menu in Batch at a Glance.